Oh, that's right, ladies and gentlemen. Off here to the right, your eyes do not deceive you. The one, the only, Booth 16!
Guys, guess where we are? Oh, the one and only. I can't wait. Come with me. It's been raining just a little bit, but that's okay. We don't mind. There's no rain inside, so come with me as we shop Riverside Antiques for the first time here in Bedford, and check out the infamous Booth 16.
Here it is, guys. Riverside Antiques. When I first went in, I was obsessed with this little cart. And you can see me checking it out. It was just so tiny, and I didn't expect that when I pulled it out. And not only was it super tiny, but it was also like multi-directional. So I had a little moment when I came in first, and I'm like, okay, this is very exciting, spinning it around. Luckily I was by myself, there was no one around, so I got to have fun with the cart. Then I was immediately distracted by this first room right when you walk in, so I needed to check that out before I took the cart throughout the rest of the store. I was looking around in this first booth when this caught my eye, and I thought that it was a glass paperweight, but upon further inspection it turns out that it was just a plastic piece filled with water. Yes, 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 yes. Here are the crocheted creations by one Miss Daphne. Several neat pieces here. That octopus as we were walking up. I thought these little mushrooms were neat. And then over here around the corner, I found the neatest little ice cream cones. And I almost got them for my nieces, but I talked myself out of it because I wasn't sure what else I would find during this trip to Bedford, but I surely did look at them for quite a long time. Look how cute they are there with the little cones on their head. Ugh, little sprinkles. Man, I think I regret it. I should have gotten them. I think they would have liked them. The little eyes, so cute. This next booth was so cute. I love a good theme. That is one thing about me. Anytime there's a theme for anything, I go all out. So I really appreciate that this booth was kind of incorporating the theme of the weekend, which was the Limestone Heritage Festival. It was very centered around 4th of July. They had the fireworks. It was super cool. And before I left this booth, this little dude over here caught my eye. I have been on the lookout for these Fenton mice ever since I had the uranium one that sold for $95. I've picked these up every time and made sure I looked at them to see if there was enough room there to possibly get for resale. There was tons of glass here to admire while I was having a conversation with the people that were behind the shelf here. They actually came all the way from Canada for Myst'ry's pop-up, so they certainly got the award for longest travel day, that's for sure. Happy to report that these paperweights were in fact real. However, they were out of my price range for resale. I was checking out the price of this orange vase when this next item caught my eye. How adorable is this? A Chalkware carnival prize in the shape of a bull? Are you kidding me? Oh, adorable! But unfortunately, I am not responsible enough to care for Chalkware full time and not damage it, so I left him behind. This room also had a slew of very pretty things. As you can see, there's some depression ware, a ton of daisy and button there at the top. And this, I was so proud of myself. I recognized as the Cosmos pattern here above that peach and blue luster. I even checked the tag to make sure I knew what I was talking about. And I was so happy that I'm starting to recognize patterns and things that are very cool. So, I tooled around the rest of the room here, and nothing crazy. There were some little shakers there to the side, and most everything else. Oh, some jewel tea, can't go anywhere without saying that. But this bowl over here, the shelf had a lot of Fenton pieces, and this bowl caught my attention because it was opalescent, and it had this neat little pattern that was textured on the bottom of it. So I did spend some time checking that out before I decided to move on. Oh, that's right, ladies and gentlemen. Off here to the right, your eyes do not deceive you. The one, the only, Booth 16! I could not wait to get a look at the things inside this booth. I have a feeling that it had been a little picked over by the time I got there, but it didn't matter to me. just being here and seeing it was a treat. There was so much neat stuff. It was just like you've seen it online. Tons and tons of things. There's a girly candle over here. There's Viking everywhere. I did pick up this Edward Mobley. It was like a frog on a lily pad. I believe it was 1968, I think is what it was marked. So cool. There's a KFC box up there if you're into food ephemera. Just all kinds of really cool things. The Viking candy dishes, and such a neat eclectic mix of things. I picked up this orange, was so pretty, and I believe that is Viking. Just beautiful. It was so smooth and the glass was thick, super nice. There's some Benton hobnail, all kinds of cool stuff in this booth. Once I officially had my booth 16 fixed, it was back to the car and off to the town square of Bedford to take part in the first official Vintage Hunter Collaborative. Here we go, guys, officially heading into the Vintage Hunter Collaborative. And here we have Kenny, aka Dad's booth. I love looking through his rusty, crusty, and dusty items. And these shoes over here actually caught my attention several times throughout the day. Most likely because they were very shiny, but... And then over here, to the immediate left when we came in, we had the booth of one Miss Pamela Blanchard. My heart melted. I was so excited to meet her in person. I just want to know her as a person and who she is. She's so warm and welcoming and always has been. And of course, look at her neat stuff. She's got her famous bingo cards, some ephemera. I picked up that little elephant up there I thought was neat. It was very Miss Pamela Blanchard, being from Alabama, so I had to, of course, look at that. She had several pieces of artwork, all of her jewelry caskets here. So cool. How fun are these little witchy Halloween assemblages? Oh, cute. Then there was Michael Todd's booth with the Ben Cooper Halloween costume and stained glass. So cool. The Rushton was one of my personal favorites, the little hobo. I'm not saying he came home with me, but there's a chance you may see him in my hall from the pop-up shop. And of course, Misty's booth here. So much fun to hear her joke about how everyone else had a theme except for her. Hers was everything. And honestly, I would expect nothing less. The Dayglow Owl, lava lamps, she had her Yellowware over here, those cans with labels printed in her hometown. Such a neat grouping of items. And it certainly is true Misty. Ariana from the Weathering Cottage had such fun stuff. Definitely a style that was uniquely her own, and honestly everyone really had a booth that was truly uniquely their own. I loved her taxidermy with her ethically sourced butterflies. It's such a neat thing that she was able to offer here that she doesn't usually get to offer online because it's unable to be shipped. So just such a cool thing to see up close and personal for the first time. Ariana's area was packed full of people. So once I made it past her, the next booth we came to was Fatbird Finds, and I ran right in to Laura. It was such a pleasure to meet her and Mary Beth in person. They were just as funny as you would think they would be. Of course, their uranium cabinet was fantastic, and I love this poodle lamp. I've never seen one like it. And finally, we come to Miss Barb's booth with Weeking Owl Antiques. That stretch there, I have my eye on him. And this shaker set on the cabinet over here, absolutely beautiful. The pink milk glass, so fun. And there you have it. The end of part 1 of my adventure to Bedford for the inaugural Thrifter Junker Collaborative. Make sure you like and subscribe to be alerted when I post the second part of my trip to Bedford. We're going to Star City Thrift and an adventure at a nearby tavern, so you won't want to miss that. Thanks guys for watching, and we'll see you for part 2.